morning and welcome to the next podcast of Andy Collier-talks cricket memorabilia. As you know, or most of you will know, on the Facebook pages, I was hacked big time on Monday evening, about 10 o'clock while I was on the phone, all in a bit pear-shaped, and there I was completely hacked. So hopefully, touch wood, I'm all right now, thanks to the lovely people on these lovely cricket memorabilia sites that I'm involved with. So onwards and upwards. I've changed your password and stuff, so with a bit of luck you've all got the right one now, with a photograph of me and Bridget on its own actually. So I might change that and then we know for sure then. So anyway, over the last couple of weeks quite a few bits and pieces have turned up. I was very fortunate to go to Mr. Frith's on the other Saturday and put his light fitting up, and he gave me a couple of things there. One of them was this, we've got here, Farewell to Cricket with Bradman, and this is the Sportsman's Book Club edition, which is more or less just the same as the original one, which is here. This is the Don Bradman Farewell to Cricket, very interesting book too, that one. So I've got the Sportsman's Club one now too, thanks to Mr. Frith. And then the CMS, as you might know if you remember, which I strongly advise you to be, are having a bit of a book sale. Obviously collected a lot of books, and this is the one that I got from the CMS the other week, Patsy Hendren by Ian Peebles. Not had a chance to get through it yet, but obviously going to be a nice read with Mr. Peebles, a good journalist. And then there's a stuck in lovely autograph of Patsy Hendren, a Middlesex and England player. So I'm looking forward to reading that little book there. So that's a nice one. And then on visit to Mr. Frith, he gave me Aruna Bar's, well, I think it's his latest book actually, Elephant in the Stadium. So I'm looking forward to reading that as well. It's a bit of a thick book. There's a photograph of the elephant on the front there at the Oval. So it's about the myth and magic of India's epochal win. So I'm looking forward to that, to reading that. And then the other book that's turned up is, I've already got this one. This is David Frith again, by his own hand, on the study of cricket suicides. This is actually in the John Arlott collection, and it's dedicated there from David Frith to John. So just not on there. Quite a nice book there to have, excellent condition I have to say, so pleased to have that in the collection. And then yesterday this lovely tray turned up from Australia. Now it's got P&O Orient lines, and 3 of these, which would be the Canberra, the Iberia and the Orsova, all carried cricket teams to Australia. Orsova was Hutton's team, Iberia was Peter May's team, and obviously the last one being the Canberra took Ted Texas team from Aden. They flew to Aden, they went on the Canberra to Australia. Was asked what date this was made, this tray, but I'm pretty sure with the Canberra being 1961 build, it's going to be 61, 62 I should think, to celebrate their fleet of ships. So lovely new modern ships there, getting to Australia a little bit quicker than what the old ships were, like the Otranto and the Orontes. So a lovely card there, nothing on the back there to see, to show. Possibly a maker's name there, but can't make it out. It's more or less disappeared. So lovely tray there. Get me cocktails on a Friday night. And then also came through is this lovely tea towel, P&O tea towel. And we got obviously the places where the ships went, and on the ship front we've got Orsova and Oronsay. Some nice ships on there. Irish linen tea towel. Thank you very much for putting them over, Matt. So very pleased with those. And then also came last week was these 2 lovely plaques. This one, the Australian Cricket Society, and then this is the Cricket Club of London, this one, which didn't come last week. The one that came last week is on here, which is the London, or the Cricket Society over here. So a couple of lovely plaques. They make a fantastic display if you've seen them in somebody's clubhouse or whatever, go around the top of the bar. All the counties were done, and various other cricket clubs around the world. So they're lovely to collect, and just a good thing to see and put up with a nice display. Okay, so the other things that turn up, these replica cigarette cards. These ones, English cricketers, 1902, and it's a series of 15. And the back one there is Tilsley, the back one, and obviously the main man, Grace, on the front. And they are issued by M&S Keach, newsagent, tobacconist, Little London, Spalding. So you can just see the name on there. And there's 15. Well, there's I'll do a little bit on Tom Hayward in a minute on postcards. So there's Tom on that particular card there. So they're nice. And then another set that came over. This came over from Australia as well. And there's English Cricketers 1902 again. Series of 15 issued by the Universal Cricket Card Company Limited, Spalding, to commemorate our 40th anniversary. So there's the back of those. So just replica ones, but nice to have. On the front there was Surrey man Bill Lockwood. So quite nice to see the images on there. There's Archie McLaren there. So quite a nice set, I have to say. Quite pleased with those. There we are. So yeah, just mentioned. I'll just do the Hong Kong Pavilion there. That turned up last week as well. Lovely postcard of Hong Kong Pavilion. Hong Kong Cricket Club's new pavilion. This new pavilion was built in 1893 and they used it until 1923. So it's this kind of postcard on the back there, nothing down the middle. It is the Hong Kong Pictorial Postcard Company, PO Box number 4. So quite a nice card there of the Hong Kong Pavilion. Yeah, just mentioned Tom Hayward there. There's Matt sent me over a postcard of Tom, the great Tom, and there it is. That's the one that got sent to me, and there's the back of it with a lovely Queensland stamp on there, and dressed a Schofield. So I don't know how old Pete is, but he's not that old, I know. 1907. So that got me looking at the other postcards I have on Hayward. I did show this one here, which is a rotary one, which is the same pose and batting pose that Tom Hayward used. This one's got the rotary one on there. This one's signed, but on this one here you can see it's sort of blurred around the edges. This one here from the Australia one. So there's no indication of who made that postcard at all. It looks like a wrench, perhaps, but no word on it whatsoever, and a different bottom to it as well. So the other ones I've got here is a Tom Hayward one, and this is a wrench card. This one, nice one too, and you can see, don't know if you can see that, there's a little wrench symbol up in this corner here. It's a similar kind of sepia colour to that one, and this is pre or post 1902. And then another one here, there's no back on this one, no dividing line, so it's pre 1902, and another lovely produced in Berlin by Thiel. It's a nice postcard there of the great Tom. And then the last one is this one here, again by Hawkins. Oh, by the way, that one from Australia, the only identification is it's actually got Hawkins written on the bottom corner there. I've got a feeling that was probably made in Australia. So anyway, back onto this one, which is a card which actually comes in a complete set, believe it or not, of Tom. And this is the set that came out of the cricket album, 36 artistic photo postcards. It's a 1905 Australian team on there. And then when you open this up, it's fully represented with all the county sides of the era. This is the 1905 team coming out at Crystal Palace, this top corner one. So you go through all the counties, then you get through the counties and you get to there we are. This is the individual players. this one here. So they're all perforated edges, so you can actually tear these out and send them on to whoever you want to send them on to. And Tom, and there's Tom, he's just in the bottom here. So a lovely set of postcards, these, printed in Bavaria, or GD&D London, that is. So it's quite a nice album there of postcards. I'm pleased with that. That's quite a rarity, having them all in one and not disturbed and torn out and whatever. So quite nice to have. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that podcast, and I'll see you on the next one. We'll sort something out and talk in more detail about something next week. Cheers, all the best.